The following is a hockey podcast out of Vancouver and Surrey, British Columbia. It'll only consist of a lot of puck talk and even more BS, or in actual words, banter and satire. Enjoy, and as always, go Canucks go.
Why are you watching this, okay? For weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks, I called this a charity tournament, a all-star game-like environment, yet I'm here to contradict myself, be wrong once again, and absolutely admit, okay? I will admit, this has been a lot of fun, and I think hockey just changed forever. Let's talk about it on Locked On Canucks.
You're Locked On Canucks, your daily podcast on the Vancouver Canucks, part of the Locked On Podcast Network, your team every day.
People, let's do this on a late Saturday night in the middle of February. Happy post-Valentine's Day. Yo, I'm surprised I'm here. Usually I call in sick the day after Valentine's Day. If you know, you know. Okay? The body goes through it. But here I am. And for obvious reasons, okay? Man, oh man, Locked On the Canucks. Locked On Canucks, the place that gives you hockey every day, I guess. And again, Kyle Bound hosting this, talking and thinking on how the NHL just had its moment, okay? And I know it lasted 9 seconds and maybe like 7 minutes, okay? Maybe 20 minutes. But let's just sit with those 9 seconds. I've done a lot of nice things in 9 seconds, okay? Boom, bam, efficient. Miracles can happen in 9 seconds, and that was a miracle for the game of hockey, okay? 3 fights in 9 seconds, both Tkachuk brothers, JT Miller with Colton Parayko following suit, and the Bell Center with those fans, and the Americans, and the Canadians, and the Canadians, and the Americans, and Donald Trump, and Donald Cherry, and boom, bam, next thing you know, hockey had its moment, okay? It really did. And you know what? Let's take it a step further, okay? Let's go to that second tier. Okay, the greatest 7 minutes in the game. Yes, 7 minutes. Or is it 6 minutes? 5.5 minutes. Okay, it was capped off via Connor McDavid, okay? Doing that. Scoring a beautiful goal. Canada's only goal in a defeat to Team USA. I'm not feeling that emotional about it, other than the good parts, because it was a round-robin game. And again, I'm just hopping on the wagon. That is the Four Nations face-off, okay? And for real, I've always told the people, okay, I'm Team Canucks first, before the country. And also, I'm Team NHL first right now, okay? That's how I'm feeling, before the whole country thing, okay? Again, this is the Four Nations face-off. It's new to me. So I'm not going to talk too much about the game in itself, okay? I'll bring up some Canuck connections, but again, first off and foremost, the game of hockey just had that moment, that viral moment, and it came from the point of view of showcasing how obscure and how extraordinary this game is, okay? In any other team sport in North America, you're getting like a 50-game suspension if you get into a fist fight with somebody else. You're losing millions of dollars. Yet here in hockey, you get 5 minutes to sit down. You get free Gatorade too, okay? And it's still a front row seat to the greatest game on earth. Again, what a sport. And yeah, it's not all about fighting, and that's why we saw McDavid do what he had to do like 5 minutes later. Which again capped off everything that the sport is about. And I hope the players feed off of it, okay? I really do. I hope they all feed off of this in their next games, right? Canada versus Finland, Sweden versus USA. Bring that same energy. Yo, I hope when it's Canada and US again, yes, I'm guaranteeing it next Thursday, I hope they don't take the championship so seriously, as opposed to, again, the responsibility. I'm not asking for people to hurt each other. I'm just saying, put on a show. Put on a show in that gold medal game when everyone is going to be watching, okay? All sports fans, because, again, there was 3 fights in 9 seconds. That's going to be talked about for the next couple of days. Boom, bam, and then the next thing you know, there's a rematch. Okay, the booing of the anthems, the socio-political, all that stuff that's happening, okay? That built-up moment towards next Thursday could be exactly what the NHL needs again. And if those players think more about the game, they could really provide impact. And I know winning is everything, but again, Bring that rivalry component, bring that intensity, bring that physicality, and bring more offense. Because again, after that first period, that game was boring. Okay, and I'm not even just comparing it to the first 9 seconds or the first 5 minutes. I'm just saying in general, there just wasn't a lot of offense. No one really taking the game over. The United States of America locking it down and leaning into their strengths, which is, Connor Hellebuyck and just a tremendous decor. And I don't know. I just want to see more offense on Thursday, okay? No offense. That was really fascinating. That got me going. But I want more, okay? I want Canada versus USA again, and then I want more goals. And I think that would really put the game on for the foreseeable future, okay? Because again, think about it. No other sport has that level intensity embedded into it. And also, no other sport has that level of skill when it's on full display, when they're not locking it down. And it was just so poetic. So poetic how Connor McDavid also did what he did a couple minutes later. That was something I want more of, okay? All in all, man, oh man. Am I so happy Quinn Hughes is not playing in this tournament, okay? We just saw another injury. Matthew Tkachuk not finishing the game in one of the most important games of his life, okay? That's what his brother said. I'm pretty sure he was feeling the same way. These games, so intense, so fierce. Again, I was so wrong about this tournament. These things matter. So physical. And again, Quinn Hughes, if he plays today, he is getting hurt. We've seen it in the past with him. Pretty injury prone over the last year. And that game would have been something for him to endure. And let me ask this too. Which team was missing more? Canada in Makar or Quinn with the United States of America, okay? Astonishing stuff. I wonder how much that hurts Quinn too. I hope that he doesn't carry it into the regular season, some of that FOMO, right? Because you did miss out on something. Now, that was a hockey moment. Okay, that's going to be remembered for the rest of hockey history. And Quinn Hughes, again, not a part of it. Not that is not as if he'd be one of those people that would get into those fights, but he would have had a front row seat, and that was extremely memorable. I wonder if it, maybe it pushes him to create more of those moments. And let's say April, okay? Again, was I the only one? Fans, connect with me here, okay? On the YouTube live chat. I'm watching this game. I'm feeling some of those playoff emotions. Again, I don't have a dog in the race. I'm being honest. Still, it's going to take some warming up to do to pick a side. I'm emotionally damaged. Maybe I don't want to pick a side here, okay? Maybe I don't want to get emotionally invested. I just want to watch from afar, cheer for the game, and bring my Team Canada jersey back during the Olympics. Okay, let me live. But man, watching that had me think a lot about April and May and watching Canuck playoff hockey again. And it also drew me to this point, okay? Again, a big reason why I was okay with Quinn playing, even though I clearly wasn't as well. But as I stated many times, I kind of wanted Quinn to play in these meaningful games. As many as he could, especially because the Canucks are a borderline playoff team this year. They may not make it, and it's important for that guy to play in more important games because the game was played at a different pace, okay? What we just saw was like Western Conference Finals Game 1 type energy, okay? Stanley Cup Finals Game 1 type energy. Round 1, Game 1 type energy. You need those experiences so you can, learn to adapt in those environments because, again, it's different. And the only way you learn is through experience. And Quinn missed out on, again, that, and he's possibly going to miss out on Thursday again. And here I am again demanding that this team, this borderline playoff team, makes the playoffs, okay? Even if it's just for one round. It's important for Quinn moving forward in his Canuck career to keep stacking up playoff appearances and playoff games, okay? And it's important for me too. Again, I'm watching this game and I'm like, yo, please, in April, do me a favor. And bring me more Canucks playoff hockey, okay? I got to go through the emotional roller coaster too and adapt. Speaking of which, you guys, you adapted to just what you guys just watched, and you guys got some funny comments, okay? I just read one, and it's making me think, okay? This one comes from Gigatronic, okay? I'm sure this guy's Canadian, but he's saying, please, more hits on Connor McDavid, please. Hey, man, maybe I'm still hurt from last year, and that's why I'm not cheering for Canada, too. Even though, again, I'm appreciating what McDavid did for the game. Again, 5 minutes after all those fights happened. But that's interesting, okay? Canucks fans, are you guys supporting Connor McDavid? Sometimes I get jealous watching him still. Again, he scored that goal for Canada. I feel a little bit of the way away for Canada, but more so for the NHL. But there I am comparing myself to the Oilers fans again. And man, oh man, they got that guy every night. That is something else. Next comment. Yo, look at this comment from Smirky McSir. Quinn. Yes, Quinn Hughes is not built for a tournament like this. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Quinn's a gamer. He's a baller. I'm convinced that guy would do whatever it takes to win, okay? He's read a lot of books. That accounts for something. You best believe that. Quinn would do wonders in this tournament, but yo, again, I'm so happy for so many selfish reasons that guy is not risking it in this tournament. All right, next comment. Look at this comment right here from Elston Gunn. Despite popular belief, you don't need to cheer for or support any team in a one-time event with no prestige. Just enjoy the hockey. Look, I don't feel guilty again. I don't feel guilty for not completely cheering for Team Canada this time around. Again, I'm Team Sweden. I'm Team Pettersson. It is what it is. I'm Team Vancouver. I'm Team Vancouver, okay? And normally, I'm not like this at, like, big international tournaments. I'm always Team Canada. But, again, this tournament, outside of today's game, it never felt big to me, okay? It never felt important, and that's changing, right? We also got that World Cup a hockey announcement a couple days ago too. It's gonna change, but I'm gonna need some warming up. It is what it is. I'm gonna need the Olympics. It is what it is. Hey, speaking of the Olympics, yo, how? Okay, NHL, y'all doing everything right. The world stage, everyone's gonna be watching those highlights, all those shenanigans, and they're gonna quickly learn that the Four Nations Face-Off is sponsored by Ozempic. What? A sporting event is sponsored by Ozempic. Dude, the root of all evil, money. What? The root of all evil is money? Man, oh man. Okay, on the other side, let's talk about Pettersson versus Lankinen, and Finland versus Sweden, and Pettersson versus Miller. Okay, I wrote about this just a little bit. Okay, what we just saw today, courtesy of JT Miller too, right? For him to want to be a main character in those first 10 seconds and get in on the action and get into a heated affair against Colton Parayko too. Again, all those fights were like great fights. Okay, UFC level like fights, pure entertainment. Okay, I know I'm a barbarian. Call me Donald Cherry, okay? I'm sorry. Anywho, JT Miller being somebody who wants to be a part of that makes me believe that again. He has some of those, and I called him this before, right? Like he has a chance to be one of the faces of hockey based on like the way he plays and how much offense he can produce, and he has that main character type of energy that he wants, and because of that, I'm sorry, yo, Pettersson. It's coming, okay? It's coming, and I think you'll be ready for it because, in your own regards, you're physical and you can hold your own at points. I'm just saying, JT Miller is coming, okay? Let's talk about that on the other side. Again, you're listening to Locked On Canucks. If you're listening to this right now, do us all a favor and hit the like button. One love to the Don't Doze Art Lab. And again, this is Locked On Canucks. Today's episode is brought to you by FanDuel. Yes, FanDuel is that place where you can make some money, okay? And I know there's no more NFL. But hey, you got this tournament. You also got a lot of action in on the NBA. So there's no better place to get in on the action on FanDuel, okay? America's #1 sports book. With FanDuel, you can place live bets throughout the game. So even if you miss the opening tip-off or you want to bet on a fourth quarter comeback, or third period comeback, or an overtime, you know what I'm saying? You can do whatever you want here, okay? You can stay in on the action and look for a bigger payout, all while using FanDuel and making your own parlay, okay? Again, Trevor, his daughter, they gambled together. Is that illegal? I don't know. And I'm pretty sure they lost some money putting that money on Team Canada tonight. It is what it is. At least it was Canadian, okay? Anyways, right now, new customers can get what? $150 in bonus bets if you win your first $5 bet. That's FanDuel.com where you can join. Again, that's FanDuel.com, and you can win $150 in bonus bets with that $5 win. Make every moment more with FanDuel, the official sportsbook partner of the NBA. Okay, we doing this. Talking about the Four Nations face-off here on Locked On Canucks and at the Don't Doze Art Lab, and admitting that yes, Kyle Bowen was so wrong about this tournament because again, the game forever changed today, and that point can be proven even more so if again Canada and U.S. match up again on Thursday. Okay, if that happens, they got to get this game on Netflix. Okay. The WWE is on Netflix. Yo, they got to get Thursday's matchup against Team USA and Team Canada on primetime TV, okay? Across the globe, let's do it. And again, those players playing in that game, I know you want to win a championship and it's all about winning, but you don't even know what the medal looks like, okay? Is it made out of chocolate? Who knows? You know what I'm saying? Like, how does this trophy look like? I don't know. But you can have the responsibility of doing that all over again. What just happened? Putting the game on the map and scoring more goals and just really changing the game forever. I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to it. I'm going to watch the rest of this tournament. I want Canada to win, get into the finals. U.S. already booked their spot. And I'm Team NHL, man. I know it's so annoying to be that guy, right? Oh, watch my sport. Watch my sport. My sport's the best. But, yo, I can't admit it enough, okay? The NHL and hockey in itself is the greatest sport on the planet, okay? And again, I took a year and a half away from the game for personal reasons, okay? If you know, you know. I had to. And I invested more of my life in my other life, ironically, okay? In Green Bay, Wisconsin. I had to go there full time for a bit. All in all, after being addicted to the NFL too, and just, catching more NBA games and doing my thing, I still come to the consensus that the coolest game on earth is hockey. And again, we saw it on a full display for like 5.5 minutes in that first period. And that doesn't sound like a long time, but in my world, that is. Now let's get into your comments. Okay, let's do it. You guys want to do this, okay? Look at this comment from Tranquilo saying Elias Pettersson is fully cooked. Okay, Elias Pettersson playing for Team Sweden. Sweden loses its second straight overtime game against Tempo Numminen and Team Finland, okay? Honestly, Tempo Numminen could probably be Finland's sixth defenseman, right? Still. Tony Ludman could have that job. And here's Sweden again, losing to that team. And I'm not surprised, okay? If your top two centers are Mika Zibanejad and Elias Pettersson playing like they currently are, a complete shell of themselves, you're not that deep. You aren't. In fact, you got, and this is no offense to Joel Eriksson-Ek, I know he's good, he's talented, but as Trevor alluded to, not having the strongest of seasons too, you pretty much have three of those guys. Right? Like, it's just not good enough. So you can't be completely surprised that they're losing to Finland and they haven't got a win in this tournament. You need your best players to be your best players. And Elias Pettersson, I watched that game closely, obviously overanalyzing every single shift that, our highest paid player, our most important players, participating in, because, this guy needs confidence. Tocchet just diagnosed him. Okay. He didn't mention tendonitis. He mentioned confidenditis. You know what I'm saying? And, we thought he was in a build-off, the greatest assist in Canucks history, and offensively speaking, he hasn't. in this tournament. Okay, Kevin Lankinen, the goaltender for Finland, we haven't even touched on him, has more points in this tournament than Elias Pettersson. That all being said, I watched this game closely, like I said, and I liked what he did on the defensive side of the game. Okay, he's not the quickest player right now, but he's defensively aware. He's confident, and at that end of the rink, again, clearly not a game breaker. Clearly not somebody who wants the moment. We just talked about JT Miller's main character energy. Like Pettersson, he ain't that guy right now. He ain't that guy right now. But at the base level, the defense is like I've noticed it today, and maybe that's because I'm overanalyzing and I'm taking every single little win. But there's a net positive on that side of the game, and we mentioned this a couple days ago with the Philadelphia Eagles, right? And then bragging about Tom Willander, Elias Pettersson on defense, but potentially contributing ASAP and helping us have one of the strongest D cores in hockey. And we mentioned the quote that my grandma made up, aka Jalen Hurts, and it went something like offense wins games and defense wins championships. And I know Pettersson in a deep playoff run, those defensive metrics and those defensive stats and his awareness there, it's going to matter. But without the offense, like there's no way this team's making a deep run. Right? This team didn't give Pettersson $11 million this season and for the foreseeable future for him to be Philip Deneau. So yeah. Anyways, you want more? Are you going to get it? I don't know. I don't know if it's going to be this season. Please prove me wrong. And if not, just come back in September doing your thing, okay? Like P90X every day. Trevor does it. You can do it too, okay? Again, we've heard the whole confident rumors, and we also heard the not being in elite shape rumors too, okay? At this point, it's the truth. Zarfi saying the United States of America looks like a favorite. Keyword looks. Honestly speaking, they would be a clear-cut favorite if they had Quinn Hughes. And yes, I know Canada didn't have Makar, okay? And they're missing Shea Theodore as well. But imagine if USA had the best player, well, one of the best players in hockey in Quinn Hughes. So happy he's not playing. Again, I'm not going to spend time being concerned about the longevity of his oblique injury. I'm just saying it would have been jeopardized in this tournament because this tournament is it's insane. Next comment. I'm looking for a comment that's mentioning Kevin Lankinen because has that happened? Look at this comment from David. Okay, one would think if you don't want to hear about Canucks players, you would not listen to Locked On Vancouver. What's going on here? Are people mad that we mentioned Pettersson and just critiqued him a bit? I don't know. Maybe they are. It is what it is, right? Anyways, I'm going to talk about Kevin Lankinen. That was impressive based on the fact that he got the win, right? Not a lot of action this tournament, and this year hasn't seen a lot of shots on goal in the world of hockey yet. We're still seeing a lot of goals, but there's Kevin Lankinen allowing 3, I believe, on probably like 24, 25 shots, if not less, and he got the win. He got the win, an impressive win. That's huge. Again, he continues to write this narrative about him, and he's looking more and more like a 1A, like legitimately, And I know he's proven it this year based on what he's done for the Canucks and now what he's done for Finland, because that one win matters. And I have no doubt in my mind, he's signing an expensive deal. That number's not 3.5, 3.75. I'm going to predict it right now, and you guys can do it too. Kevin Lankinen's about to sign a 4-year deal worth like $22 million. Okay? I'm sorry. It is what it is. Okay, Alex saying the Canucks need big D energy. Yo! I don't know what that feels like, okay? I've never had a big D energy. Main character energy? I don't know. So, I think I have some of that, okay? I'm just having fun out here all the time. It is what it is. Living in my own world. And I'm okay with that because I'm so delusional and so positive that I like dancing like this, okay? I like moving like this. I like being that guy. I like myself, okay? I'm sorry. I love myself. I want Elias Pettersson to feel that main character energy right away as well, okay? Because again, it's coming. Pause, it's coming. JT Miller is going to do something in a couple of days to Elias Pettersson. I don't know what that is, but he's going to make it known that he's got the one up on that guy because a lot of narratives are written. The aura has been ruined for both players. Boom, bam, a lot of noise, and apparently and allegedly a lot of animosity, a lot of hate. And there's an opportunity here that wasn't available a couple weeks ago because they were on the same team for, again, something big to happen. And we need Pettersson to step up here, okay? And I think he will. Maybe this will be his moment. You know how I just started this episode saying, the game changed forever today. It really felt like that, okay? The game of hockey. We might revert it back to the 90s, okay? When they were writing articles on Sports Illustrated saying, the NHL is hot and the NBA is not. That all changed today. It feels like that. Make hockey great again. It happened. How about make Pettersson great again? He's going to be dealt with it face on, okay? A pivotal moment in his career because JT Miller, again, is coming. Pause for Pettersson, okay? He is. It's happening. And I wonder what's going to happen. Is the Pettersson going to lay the reverse check? I think so. I think he's going to embrace himself. Is Pettersson going to, give Miller a face wash? Are they going to get into it? Right? 1v1. Maybe not a fist fight, but, a couple slashes, a headlock, a DDT, a pile driver. I'm sorry. I'm getting aggressive. I just watched that game. Don't blame me. I'm being a Canadian right now. But all in all, something is going to happen in a couple of days. Am I stupid? Am I dumb? Am I manifesting bad energy? I don't know. But JT Miller, he has that charisma. He has that swagger. USA. Yes, they booked their ticket into the playoffs, but he's playing for something. Or sorry, they booked their ticket into the finals. But he's playing for something against Sweden in a couple days. That's the truth. Okay? Elston saying that I'm building this up, and he also guarantees that this is a waste of time for me because they won't even play against each other. They're going to play in the game. Sweden needs to win. Miller, Tkachuk's injury, Miller's probably, guarantee they're playing against each other, but I know what you're saying. Maybe not on the ice together a lot, but I don't know about that, man. There's a lot of pride in that American locker room, and again, this was the noisiest story in hockey, okay? The players know there's something up, okay? And I wouldn't be surprised if JT Miller, been, chilling with the boys at the bar, just laying out the drama, okay? Again, there's a lot of characters on that U.S. team. I think they know, too, that Miller wants a piece of Pettersson, and I think Pettersson's going to back it up, okay? It's going to make me want to watch that game, and what we just saw, the animosity, I wouldn't be surprised. Okay? Oh, man. Emotional times. I can't believe I'm doing this on a Saturday night. What else did I want to talk about? Okay, I want to talk about this, and this is the last one, okay? And let me know if you agree with me, but the Canucks and Rick Tkachuk and the Canucks are saving a lot of money or not going to spend all their money, and they're going to go into the offseason with some cap space, okay? That's even with the OE Hell fee being way more expensive, but they're going to have money, and they're going to go after Sam Bennett. Because I think every NHL team will go after Sam Bennett. Okay, he's kind of like JT Miller, but without as much locker room drama. I don't know the documentary produced on Sam Bennett, but you can pretty much guarantee that. Okay, and again, to replace a guy like JT Miller in the Canucks locker room and that player type and that tenacity and that FU. And that physicality, again, the team is going after Sam Bennett. And a lot of teams are also. And I'm wondering, and Trevor Beggs, please touch on this too. I wonder how much the Canucks should pay for Sam Bennett. Because I want him on this team. Okay, I feel like his career started with the Vancouver Canucks. Against the Vancouver Canucks. Didn't he play hockey in a playoff series when he was 8 years old against the Canucks back in like 2015, 2014. I feel as if we're so close to Sam Bennett, okay? 18-year-old Sam Bennett. And he may be a UFA. I don't know. Maybe he extends with Florida ASAP on that Florida tax discount or whatever. But there's a chance that he's going to hit the open market. And I was wrong on the Lindholm thing. I was wrong on the Zadorov thing. Throw them the money. Some people may say I was wrong on the Pettersson thing. Okay, spend your money there. Give Pettersson a blank check. I'm not saying give Sam Bennett a blank check, but if he's available, he's on top of that list. And he's a proven playoff player too. And I thought he was amazing today. Okay. I thought he was amazing. I thought he laid the boom a couple of times. He actually made me miss Tom Wilson, right? What if Tom Wilson and Sam Bennett played together? And Brad Marchand on one line in this game? All in all, though, Sam Bennett is a force and a good old Canadian kid. I would, again, think that Hockett and company are really going to be high on Sam Bennett, okay? What do you guys have to say about that? Trevor saying, give him $7.25 million a year. I mean, if that's the case, they're going to have a tough time outbidding Florida because Florida can offer him that money and take so much tax off, right? But Trevor's also saying, don't give Besser money because you want to give that money to Sam Bennett, okay? And then Smirky saying, I bet Sam Bennett doesn't want to come to Vancouver. Man. Anyways, that's it, man. That's my ramble. Canada versus USA. Kyle Bound was wrong about the Four Nations face-off. Guy's an idiot. Why are you listening to him? But here I was spending hours watching that game, procrastinating on work, and being entertained, and again, thinking the game changed forever tonight, okay? I've wanted the NHL to be so much bigger than the NBA. Puck it, man. I want the game to be bigger than the NFL. This game is so tough. It's so physical. It's so skillful. There's nothing like it in today. Come on. We saw that on full display for 9 seconds or 5 minutes. But again, you can get a lot of done in 9 seconds to 5 minutes. Okay, trust me, baby. I've been there. It was Valentine's Day last night. Okay. Okay, hit the like button. Go NHL, go Canada, go. It is what it is. Subscribe to the channel and join the Discord link in the bio. One love to Trevor, who's with us in the comments. Second best dad in the world. And go Pettersson, go. One love to Locked On Canucks and the Don't Doze Right Lab. Peace.
You're Locked On Canucks, your daily podcast on the Vancouver Canucks. Part of the Locked On Podcast Network, your team every day.